I'm Sawyer, leader/director for Cougar TV. Here's the team.
Sup, I'm Sammy, and I'm the lead actor.
Hi, I'm Jordan Fairley, and I'm one of the scriptwriters.
Hi, I'm Peyton Trilling, and I'm one of the scripters.
Hey, I'm Juliet Hanover, and my job is actress.
Hi, I'm Jacob, filmer/extra for Cougar TV.
Hey, my name is Enzo, and my role is filming and editing.
Hi, my name is George, and I'm an actor.
Hi, I'm Melody, and I'm scripter.
Hi, my name's Madison, and I'm the organizer. Welcome to the first episode of Cougar TV.
When do you think students will be going back to school?
George, that's a great question, and a lot of people have asked me that. It looks like the County of Los Angeles has okayed a waiver for our TK through 2 students. That's the kids who are in journeys through 2nd grade. And so the district is looking at bringing those students back sometime mid-November. So although we don't have an exact start date for secondary, I expect that we will get the elementary kids started, and we'll monitor that situation, make sure it's a nice smooth opening and everybody's safe. And then we will have a plan for the next phase, which will be hopefully secondary. So if I were to guess, I would guess sometime around the first of the year, hopefully, would be something that I think is realistic. Now that can always change. There's a chance we could come back a little sooner, a chance we could come back later. But right now, that would be my best guess at this moment.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
If we were going back, what would the safety precautions be?
Safety precautions, there are a number of layers. And the first thing that we will do, the first precaution is to break students up into smaller groups or cohorts. So for example, you might have a cohort of 12 kids and you might be in a class with 1 teacher. So we're gonna break them down into smaller groups, and that's the first, that's the first layer. The next layer is we'll have students and parents every day before they come to school. They'll check in and they'll say, are you feeling well? Do you have a temperature? Have you been exposed to anything? So there's a number of set questions that they'll be asked. And so we'll ask for families to work with us and self-report if they're not feeling well. And if you're not feeling well, we want you to stay home. If you are feeling well, we want you to come to school. The next thing we do is when we get to school, we'll have people spread out. So we talk about social distancing. So we want people to maintain as much social distance as possible. So we'll ask students to stay 6 feet apart. So some things may be a little different when we come back. So for example, we may not come back with all 900 students at once. We're going to have smaller groups that might come during certain parts of the day. We might make certain adjustments like PE, for example. We may not go into the locker room and change. We may not change at all. So we will look to make adjustments when necessary. What we want to do, number 1 priority is safety. Always, number 1 priority to school safety. And then we want to make it, after it's safe, we want to make it as close to and as enriching as an experience as possible for our students. So we want to make it as close to what quote unquote normal, if there is such a thing anymore. But we'll make slight adjustments as we go. The next thing we'll have is cleaning protocols. So for example, every classroom will be cleaned every day. So anytime you have a group of kids that come in the classroom, or adults for that matter, that class is cleaned and sanitized, which is fantastic. That includes a number of antibacterial measures that are brought in. The district invested over $1 million in equipment and PPE equipment to help make our classrooms safe. And then there's also a big project going on where they're installing these infrared devices in all of the HVAC. So the air that comes out of the ceiling, whether it's air conditioning or heating, there will be an instrument in each one of those ducts that will sanitize the air before it comes out of the duct. So a lot of layers of precautions, and with all those layers, it's still, there's always room for improvement. So we'll look, and as we watch the elementary schools open up, we'll take notes and we'll look at what works. And if we need to expand on any of those, we'll do that here by the time we open up school.
Wow, yeah, that makes me feel a lot safer about this.
Good.
Okay, so next question. How do you feel about distance learning?
I feel grateful. I feel grateful that our students had devices, so that last year when we had to break unexpectedly, for most kids, we knew that they would be able to dial in using their device. So distance learning is far from perfect. I'll be the first one to say I'm a little worried about students and teachers and all adults being on the screen too much. So there's got to be a fine balance. So I think it's the best we have for now would be how I feel about it. It's the best thing that we have for now. And I think we're getting better at finding a balance. And so I'm grateful that we have the devices, and I'm grateful that we have amazing teachers who have done a quick adjustment and made their instruction more technology centered.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, and for the last question, if we're going back this year, will there be an option for staying online?
Yes. So some families before the school year started elected to be distance learning families. And so some of them have no intention on coming back until basically they said through the end of the year that they will. There may be some exceptions this semester, but for the most part, they've made the decision for a certain period of time where they would prefer to be a distance learning family. Again, some people may have changed their mind, and there may be opportunities this semester. So some families will not come back no matter what happens. Some said as soon as you're open, we want you to come back, and as soon as it's ready to go and our teachers are back, that they want to come back. So it really depends. Every family's in a different situation. Some people have different health situations at home, so they need to take different precautions. But I can tell you that as soon as we open, I've been here every day, every work day since July, and I feel very safe here. I feel like we have an environment where I'm looking forward to bringing back more kids as soon as it's safely possible.
Okay, thank you for letting us interview you, Mr. Anhalt. And now for our next segment.
My pleasure. Great seeing you guys.
Today we'll be learning about geography. Today we'll be learning about the location of Florida. Oh, hi, Lila. Daddy needs to teach his students. Can you go play with another toy right now? Okay, go. Come on, go play. Daddy needs to go teach.
Okay, class, I'll give you about 30 minutes now to do your homework. I'm just going to mute and I'll be right back. Yeah, hey. Yeah, I'm on this dumb Zoom call. Yeah, I know. They're so bad at doing this stupid work. They all get Fs. It sucks. Yeah, I'm thinking about quitting my job.
Mr. Sawyer, you're unmuted.
Wait, what?
I never seen anybody do the things you do.
Oh, hi class. Today we're gonna get started on our homework. Oh shoot, my camera's off. Okay, hey class, now we're gonna start our homework. I'm gonna put the key up. Let me figure out how this works. Okay, this should be the key. It should be right there.
Mr. Vermont, that's not the key. You're showing the whiteboard.
Oh, well, that's not good.
I want you to be happier.
Hey class, how was your weekend? Mine was great. I went on a nice, beautiful hike to clear my mind. So today we're going to focus on trigonometry, but first we're going to take a nice mental health check-in. Mr. Hastings, would you like to go first?
Shouldn't we be doing like schoolwork?
Yes, but right now in a time such like this one, we should be focusing on our mental health more than schoolwork.
Hey Cougars, thanks for watching the first episode of Cougar TV Season 4. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Cougars out.